Draw the development of a square pyramid resting on horizontal plane on its base with one of its base edges parallel to VP or one of the base edges perpendicular to VP. Base edge length is 25 and height is 50 mm. So here this is about the development of a square pyramid resting on the horizontal plane on its base. So that is why I have already drawn a symbol front view and a symbol top view. So as it is resting on the horizontal plane on its base, in the top view you will be able to see it as a square along with two diagonals, and in the front view the outline of the front view will be a triangle. So here, as per the question, one of its base edges is parallel to VP. Okay, so if you consider base edge AB, this is parallel to VP. So parallel to VP in the VP means parallel to the XY line in the top view. So DC is also parallel to the XY line. That means it is parallel to VP, or one of the base edges perpendicular to VP. So here AD and BC. If you take AD, it is perpendicular to the XY line in the top view. So perpendicular to the XY line means perpendicular to VP. Here BC is perpendicular to the XY line. So here also this edge is satisfying the requirement of the question. So this is about the question, and I have drawn it as per the dimension 25 mm base edge length and 50 mm is the height. Now we have to draw the development of this square pyramid. So development of any solid means it is a process in which we are unfolding the surfaces of a solid. So in the case of a square pyramid, it is actually having four triangular surfaces as a lateral surface and one base surface as a square. So we are having four triangular surfaces. So that is ADP, APB, BPC, PCDP. So all these are the triangular surfaces, and the base is ABCD DA, which is a square. So we are going to unfold this 4 plus 1 5 surface into a flat surface. So that is what we mean by developing this square pyramid. So when it comes to drawing the development of any solid, the very important point that we have to remember is all the dimensions or all the lines which are drawn in the corresponding development must be having their true length. So here we are provided with the actual length of the base edge, which is 25, and height is also given as 50. But if you consider this square pyramid, we are having one more part of this square pyramid which is known as a slanting edge. So what do you mean by slanting edge? Slanting edges are PA, PB, PC, PD. So all we are having four slanting edges, but we don't have the true length of this slanting edge. So if you consider the front view, P dash A dash, P dash D dash, P dash C dash and P dash B dash are also slanting edges, but we don't have the true length of a slanting edge. So if you notice the top view of each of these slanting edges, actually they are inclined. All these lines are inclined to the XY line. So they won't be having their true length in the front view also. So the first step in order to draw the development of this square pyramid is obtaining the true length of a slanting edge. So what is the procedure for it? So let us observe the procedure for finding out the true length of a slanting edge here. So for that we'll be drawing a reference line through the center of the top view. So through the apex or through point O, we shall draw a reference line which is parallel to the XY line. So this is a type B line, continuous thick line. Now let us take slanting edge PC, and let us rotate it up to this reference line with the help of compass. Let us mark this meeting point as C1. Now let us extend this meeting point C1 to the XY line. Now let us mark this meeting point as C1 double dash. Now let us join C1 double dash to P dash. So this is also a thin line. So P dash C1 double dash, if you measure the length of this line, you will be getting the true length of a slanting edge. So this is the procedure for obtaining the true length of a slanting edge. So we are having the true length of all the parts, that is the base edge, the height of the pyramid is given, and the slanting edge is also there. The true length of the slanting edge is also there, and we shall start the construction. So on to the right hand side of this simple front view and simple top view, we shall construct the development. So let us measure the true length of the slanting edge. It is around 53 mm. If you are getting some other value, there may be some difference of 1 mm. Either it may be 52 or 54. Whatever value you are getting, you take it as such. So for me it is 53. So I am drawing it as a straight line on the right hand side. So I am marking a point P here. I am drawing a thin line at a length of 53 mm. So the length of this line is 53 mm. Now let us take our compass. By taking the radius as 53 mm, let us draw a thin arc. Now let us assume that we are unfolding the solid from point A. So when you are unfolding the solid from point A, let us assume that we are just cutting the solid through the slanting edge PA. So this is slanting edge PA. We are cutting the solid through that particular slanting edge, and we are unfolding the solid and we are making it into a flat surface. So I am going to mention how we will be drawing the corresponding development. Let us name this point as point A. So you have to write it as capital letters because all the naming in the development we will be doing it with capital letters. Now let us take the base edge length. So base edge length is 25. Let us measure it. Let us take it in compass. So this is a square pyramid. It is having 4 base edges. So each of them is 25 each. So from point A, let us cut 4 arcs. First one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Now let us name it as B, C, D, and A. I shall explain why this point is A and this point is also A later on. Now let us join lines from P to A, P to D, P to C, and P to B. These are also thin lines. Now let us join AB, BC, CD, and DA using straight lines. Now we have unfolded the lateral surface of this pyramid, and each of them are triangles. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. Now we have to draw the base, which is a square. So you can fit the square to any of the base edges, either AB, BC, CD, or DA. For the time being, let us fit it to this side AD. So base is a square, so let us fit a square to this base edge, which is AD. The base edge length is 25 mm. Now let us name the base also. So here this is A, B, C, D, and this is again A. So what are the names of these 2 points? If this is A, this point will be named as B, and this point will be named as C, because when we are again doing the reverse of this process, this point will be at this particular point it will be joining each other, and this point will be, this is point B, it will be joining this point B. And again when we are folding it in the reverse manner, this is slanting edge PA and this is also slanting edge PA. So both of this line will be joining together as a single line. That is why this is PA and this is also PA. And that is why this is point A and this is also point A, because when you are doing a reverse process of the development, these 2 points will be a single point. Now we have to draw thick lines along the outlines of this development. So only it must be along the outlines of the development. So what is the outline of this development? It is PA, AB, BC, CD, DC, CB, BA and AP. These lines are not a part of the outline. This line is also not a part of the outline. So other than the 4 lines which are mentioned here, all the rest lines we have to draw it as a dark line along the outline. Now we shall dimension it. So this is P dash C1 double dash because we are taking the true length of a slanting edge here. So this is the true length. Base edge length is 25. This dimension line, it is not a vertical dimension line, it is slightly inclined to the left hand side. That is why I have given this 25 on the right hand side. If it was a vertical dimension line, I had to give this 25 on the left hand side. Now I have to write this as development. This area, this total area, it is known as development. So once again we shall have a quick review of the problem. The first step is drawing the symbol, front view and symbol, top view of the solid as per the requirement of the question and as per the dimension. So in this particular case, as we don't have the true length of a slanting edge, we need to find it separate. We need to find it separately using another procedure. So we have used it. We have drawn a reference line parallel to the XY line. We rotated it. Then C1. Then again we extended it up to the XY line, and then we have noted this point as C1 double dash. Then we joined P dash and C1 double dash using a thin line. So this line will be giving you the true length of a slanting edge. On the right hand side, we have marked point P. We just extended it vertically downwards using this 53 mm. Then we have drawn an arc, okay, with radius 53. Then we have cut 4 arcs with base edge length 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we joined, then we named A, B, C, D, A. Again, we have joined lines from PA, PB, PC, PD and PA. Then we joined AB, BC, CD and DA. And later on we have constructed the base also. So this is the development of a square pyramid.